Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Man United agree terms with Alejandro Garnacho over a new deal. Manchester United have reached an agreement in principle with Alejandro Garnacho over a new 5-year contract, according to ESPN. The Argentine is regarded as one of the best emerging talents in world football, and United have been in contract talks with him in the past few months. It's now reported that the club have agreed a 5-year deal with the teenager, but an announcement will be delayed until his image rights are fully sorted. No detail are provided over Garnacho's wages, but it's claimed that his salary will increase progressively as his role increases under manager Erik ten Hag. Garnacho has had an impressive breakthrough season at United, registering 3 goals and 5 assists from 27 appearances across all competitions. He has had several standout moments within a short space of time, but his last gasp winner at Fulham before the World Cup was definitely his best. Despite his immense potential, Ten Hag has limited his minutes from the starting lineup. It's probably the right decision at the current stage of his career. In our opinion, the need to prove himself every game will sustain his hunger to perform. Ten Hag is the right manager to develop him into a world beater. United have now made the breakthrough in contract talks with Garnacho, and it should be a matter of time before a formal announcement is made. The club are currently in the progress of a takeover, but this is unlikely to influence contract talks. Garnacho's deal should be finalized before a sale. Manchester United set £25 million price tag for Scott McTominay next summer. Manchester United have set a £25 million price tag on Scott McTominay if interested clubs look to acquire his services next summer, according to Football Insider. In January, the Scotland international was linked with Newcastle United. However, the Red Devils opted to keep a hold of him, but now the Old Trafford side could part ways with the 26-year-old in the upcoming transfer window. However, United will only allow McTominay to leave if they receive an offer around the aforementioned price tag. Although the Manchester-based club are yet to make a decision on his future, and the midfielder could end up staying. The 25-year-old's current contract with the Red Devils expires in the summer of 2025. Therefore, we seemingly do not need to be in a hurry to cash in on the 26-year-old. McTominay made his way through the youth ranks at the Old Trafford side and established himself in the starting lineup in the 1920 campaign. Over the years, the midfielder had been a key player for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. However, with the arrival of Casemiro and Christian Eriksen last summer, the 26-year-old has lost his place in the team. The Scotland international has become a bit part player under Erik ten Hag. The Brazil and Denmark international have been the gaffer's preferred duo in the middle of the park. However, with the former Tottenham star's injury, United signed Marcel Sabitzer on loan from Manchester United in the winter window. In recent weeks, Fred has also performed well alongside the Austrian midfielder. As a result, McTominay has further fallen down the pecking order. Therefore, it would not come as a surprise if the Scottish national opted to leave the Red Devils in the upcoming transfer window, but it remains to be seen which club meets the Old Trafford side's demand for the 26-year-old. Jadon Sancho in line to start versus Barcelona after excellent cameo against Leicester City. Manchester United attacker Jadon Sancho looks on course to start against Barcelona on Thursday following his excellent cameo against Leicester City in the Premier League. The Red Devils played out a 2-2 draw at Barcelona during the first leg of the Europa League knockout playoff last week, and they are now scheduled to host them at Old Trafford. Sancho hardly made an impact in the visit of Camp Nou, with no shots on target over 81 minutes, but he should get the chance to redeem himself after impressing on Sunday. The 22-year-old was only a half-time substitute against the Foxes, but had an excellent cameo, scoring the club's third goal. He also created a big chance that Wout Weghorst missed. Aside from this, he provided 3 key passes while winning 2 take-ons. In our opinion, it was probably his brightest cameo since his comeback and he should start on Thursday. With Marcus Rashford now playing up front, there is a spot for grabs on the left wing. Alejandro Garnacho failed to shine against the Foxes before his halftime substitution, and it looks likely that Sancho will get the nod over him. United have a good account of themselves at Camp Nou last week. They took the game to the Blaugrana and should have won the game by a couple of goals with the chances created. They now have the opportunity to progress to the next round. With home advantage, the club have won 14 of the last 15 games at home and should be favourites against the La Liga leaders. Victor Lindelof breaks silence on Man United's potential takeover. Manchester United defender Victor Lindelof has said that the focus should be on the club's performances amid talk of a potential takeover before the end of the season. Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim Ratcliffe have already confirmed takeover bids for United, and there will be more proposals on the negotiation table over the coming weeks. The Glazers have hired the Rainy Group as their financial advisors, and it remains to be seen whether they are prepared to walk away if their asking price is fully met. Amidst this, Lindelof has said that he is unperturbed by the situation and added that his teammates should not be distracted by the ongoing process at the club. The Sweden star also emphasized that the main focus should be on their performances. He told PA news agency after the Leicester City win via the Mirror. I haven't given that a thought, especially now with the schedule. We can't think about that. We just have to think about the games and prepare the best that we can do. Yeah, I haven't thought about that. Whatever happens, happens, but we are just focusing on our performances. Dimitar Berbatov says Wout Weghorst could easily play in central midfield. While Manchester United striker Wout Weghorst has been struggling in front of goal, his contribution to the team cannot be knocked. Weghorst has started the last 10 games for United, playing a key role, leading the line and even dropping in as a deeper striker. Manager Erik ten Hag appreciates Weghorst, speaking after the win over Leicester City to talk up his contribution to the team. Former United striker Dimitar Berbatov has also been praising Weghorst after being impressed with the on-loan forward. Berbatov commented on a video on Instagram stories and said that despite a lack of goals, Weghorst is making a valuable contribution. The Bulgarian also says he believes Weghorst has the ability to play in defensive midfield if he was ever needed to. He explained, "He doesn't score much, but the work rate is unbelievable. He is putting players into play, he frees spaces for his teammates, he is holding the ball well. Let me tell you something, if some of the holding midfield players get injured, he can easily play in that position." Berbatov himself was not exactly known for his work rate, which makes it even more fascinating to see him lauding Weghorst's impact in this area. Weghorst has scored just once so far for United, and so his contribution in other facets of the game has been necessary to make up for his struggles putting the ball in the net. The goals should come for Weghorst. He is getting into good positions and has seen efforts hit the woodwork and be shulked off for offside. Manchester United currently appear stronger for having him in the side. Against Leicester City, he did not give them a moment rest, and this wore the Foxes down as the game went on, which his teammates were able to take full advantage of. On loan, Manchester United shot stopper Jack Butland, a top target for Rangers next summer. Jack Butland, who is on loan at Manchester United until the end of the season from Crystal Palace, is a top target for Rangers next summer, according to Football Insider. The Scottish outfit want to acquire the 29-year-old's services in the upcoming transfer window. Next summer, the England international's current contract is set to expire. Butland joined the Red Devils in January on a temporary move from the Eagles. After the 22-23 campaign, the shot stopper will return to the Selhurst Park side and will then become a free agent in the summer. The England international has not made an appearance yet for the Old Trafford side. It remains to be seen whether the goalkeeper will feature at the Manchester-based club. Butland was brought in the winter window to fill the void Martin Dubravka's departure had left. Currently, David De Gea is the number one at United. The Spaniard has been in fine form for the Red Devils over the last two seasons. Pedri speaks out on missing Manchester United's second leg at Old Trafford. Barcelona midfielder Pedri has explained his disappointment at being set to miss out on this week's decisive match against Manchester United. Pedri was substituted in the 41st minute of the first leg after suffering a hamstring injury. He has been ruled out of the return leg at Old Trafford. Manchester United host Barcelona on Thursday night after an enthralling first leg at the Nou Camp, which finished 2-2, setting up an exciting decider. Pedri has spoken out on missing the game and told us he will find it difficult to watch the game from the outside. Spanish talent Pedri is regarded as one of the world's best young players. His absence is a big blow for Barcelona. Speaking to us, he said this is the kind of game he had a dream of, a big match against another European side with major stakes in his young career. He has not had many of these yet, he said. It was a hard blow because I was doing very well, but it's about recovering and helping the team and my teammate again. I have a much worse time from the outside. I prefer to be on the field, but I have full confidence in the team. We really want to play this type of game in a field that motivates and excites like Old Trafford. Barcelona are also without Gavi, who is suspended after reaching the limit for yellow cards in the competition. Door open for Man United to sign Marcus Thuram on a free transfer. Manchester United have been handed a boost in signing Marcus Thuram following the comments from Borussia Mönchengladbach sporting director Roland Wirkus. Thuram has had an impressive campaign with the Bundesliga outfit, bagging 14 goals and 4 assists from just 22 appearances across all competitions. United are one of his main admirers, and Wirkus has now confirmed that the 25-year-old will be leaving on a free transfer when his contract expires in June. In an interview, with Sport 1, he said, "We have decided to let go of Marcus Thuram. We have to accept it. There are even bigger clubs where Marcus could go. The fact that the player will leave us without making any money is not a positive situation, and I can't even sweeten the pill that much." Anthony Martial has had a difficult season with United. The Frenchman has made 8 goal contributions in 14 games, but he has been let down by his fitness. The 27-year-old has picked up 5 separate injuries in the current campaign, and the Red Devils have reportedly made the decision to sell him this summer. In our review, Thuram would be an upgrade on Martial. He is 2 years younger than his compatriot and possesses superior dribbling skills in the final third. The former Guingamp graduate also has the knack of winning ground and aerial duels with his strong physique, which has hardly been the case with Martial. Thuram would be a huge bargain signing on a free transfer. Aside from playing up front, Thuram is also comfortable operating from the left side of the attack. United could easily recoup his salary and signing on fee through Martial's departure this summer. Dusan Vlahovic's agent blocked Strike's move to Man United in January. Manchester United were denied the chance to sign Juventus striker Dusan Vlahovic in January due to his agent, according to Spanish publication AS. The Red Devils made 3 loan signings in the form of Jack Butland, Wout Weghorst and Marcel Sabitzer last winter, but it appears they were also eyeing a deal for Vlahovic. As per AS, talks were advanced between Juventus and a Premier League club, presumably United. A fee between 100 and 120 million euros was discussed, but a deal did not materialize. Vlahovic representative Darko Ristic reportedly blocked the transfer at the final hurdle. He has the belief that his client could secure a move to Real Madrid during the summer. Vlahovic has struggled with adductor and groin injuries this campaign, but he has still impressed with 13 goal contributions from 21 matches across all competitions. The 23-year-old definitely has the potential to become a world-class striker, but United should avoid any future approach for him, considering his problematic agent. Ristic was hugely influential towards Vlahovic's move to Juventus last year when Premier League rivals Arsenal were keen. He now wants his client to move to the Bernabeu. In our opinion, the Red Devils should stay clear of such representatives who tend to control players' futures. There are also better strikers that the club could pursue. Napoli's Victor Osimhen could be signed for a slightly higher price this summer. A successful takeover would put United in a strong position to spend before next season. United boss Erik Ten Hag will also be eyeing another marquee midfielder, central defender, and a right back. This would transform the club into genuine title contenders. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.